First mammograms, now Pap test. A big change in guidelines for cervical cancer screening.
The nation's top health officials are now saying that the test can wait. Treva Desmuke is here with new recommendations and reactions.
The new guidelines come from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. They contradict what many women have been told for decades, that it is important to have an annual Pap smear. The group now says it's a waste of time. When women reach a certain age, we begin to get an annual Pap smear. But doctors say this may not be as urgent as we once thought.
Most young women who have sexual activity, penetration, intercourse will be introduced to the virus. But we know now that their bodies will actually process the virus away.
It's hard to convince women when it comes to their health.
2 years is too long. A lot of times they do miss things just from an annual.
The new guidelines are just one of many that are lowering the amount of times that people should go to the doctor for certain tests. Some say it's to save money on escalating healthcare costs. But how much is too much when it comes to potentially saving a life? However, the doctor says we have nothing to worry about.
We don't need to do a PAP every year, and every time we find a mild abnormality, do something about it. Because we now know that the young woman's body will take care of it.
One important note, the new guidelines also stress that if your family has a history of medical problems that can be detected by a Pap smear, that you should get the test more often.
It sounds like good advice for a lot of teenagers here.
Right, but I don't know if I can wait 2 years or more than that. I think I'm gonna still go with 1 year.
Yeah, the doctor seemed pretty sure of herself.
Okay.
Thanks, Treva.
Thanks, Treva.
Students at Lincoln University have just one more hurdle to pass before graduation: losing weight. Apparently, students with a body mass index over 30 must take a fitness course for life. Those who are assigned and don't pass the class can't graduate. Some people think that this is discrimination, but school officials say they want to help students be healthier.
It's not just actors that can bring home an Emmy, you can too. And now a small team of Columbia students can say they did just that. The team from our very own Frequency TV almost didn't enter the video seen here. The award winner is about one of Chicago's roller derby teams. Students say they were shocked it was even nominated, but it's great being recognized by industry professionals. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's warm-up, because it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, that's right. Temperatures are dropping, and by the end of the weekend, we could be seeing snow. David Macias is here with your forecast.
Well, guys, don't worry just yet. We won't need to bust out the shovels. But this is just a little hint of what's coming up next in this weekend. Go ahead and take a look outside. As you see, it is partly cloudy, and there is not much sun out. There's a couple spots out there, but it's still really cold, so don't be fooled. Looking at our current conditions, it's going to be a high of 44, feels like 38, and the average high of 42. The wind is coming north from 17 miles per hour. If you're going to be anywhere downtown, you could see it raise up to at least about 20 miles per hour. The humidity is at 72%. The record high was in 1982. I have a high of 69 degrees. I don't know about you, but I would love to see some of that weather condition in Chicago. Looking at our current temps, 43 in Cary, Elgin is at 43, DeKalb at 41. Moving towards the lake, you'll see at Waukegan's at 45, Highland Park at 44, Evanston 44, down to Chicago at 44 degrees. As you can see here on our next one, there is some precipitation forming on Iowa and the lower parts of Wisconsin. It is going to roll its way on through towards Rockford, and then we'll actually see it in Chicago later this week. Go ahead and take a look at tonight. As you can see here, temperatures at 32 degrees. The winds are coming from north-northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour. The humidity is at 68%, and as winter progresses, we'll actually see that sun going away earlier. As you can see here, sun setting at 4:20 p.m. There is that slight chance of rain and snow tonight, so if you're going to be doing any traveling at all, make sure you do so with caution. Looking at our 5-day forecast, just a reminder for Wednesday, there is that chance of rain. High of 44, low of 32. Thursday, partly cloudy, high of 37, and the low of 27. Friday is at partly cloudy, high of 32, low of 25. Going on to this weekend, high of 37 and a low of 28. Bring it to Sunday, high of 38 and a low of 29. So we're really going to see that weather get colder. We're going to see that weather conditions forming in Chicago. So make sure that you bundle up and get prepared for that. Are you guys ready for it?
Definitely not.
Not at all, but I'm glad it's not snowing though, so.
Yeah. We'll see what happens this week though. We'll see. We might have a fastball coming for us, so.
All
right. Thanks,
guys.
David.
Thanks, David. Tennis star Serena Williams gets more than a timeout for her temper tantrum. We'll tell you about the hit she'll take in her pocket after she lost control at the U.S. Open semifinals.
Plus, you knew it was coming. Brian Urlacher doing more than just a little sideline reporting about his teammates. What Urlacher has to say about his quarterback and the Bears' identity.
And forget about jolly old St. Nick, why this six-pack Santa could warm up any cold Chicago day.